Less than 3 weeks before the issue of legalized gambling would officially go on the ballot, Secretary of State Bob Ebden halted it, saying he got a series of complaints that the ballot language is misleading, forcing gambling advocates to scramble and file a lawsuit.
He sat on these complaints for 16 days, essentially leaving us really small window of opportunity to file a lawsuit.
Ebden says he found all 3 initiatives to be legally insufficient in some capacity, saying initiatives must stick to one issue.
The petitions do not contain a single issue. They are required to contain a single issue.
In the first initiative that legalizes expanded gambling in the state constitution, he says voters instead would have to decide on both legalizing gambling and allowing it only at racetracks. Cheryl Power with Keep the Money in Nebraska says they chose racetracks since gambling already goes on there.
This way of making the casinos available at racetracks means that the footprint of gaming in Nebraska has not been expanded.
Ebden also says it could be perceived to allow expanded gambling on Indian lands, but Power says state residents can't decide what's done on tribal lands.
Nothing in state constitution law can even begin to touch or govern Indian gaming. That is a federal law.
Ebden also found issues with the other 2 initiatives. One would set up the governmental structure around gaming. The other would determine how it's taxed. Ebden says tax aspects are mixed into both and that it would lead to voter confusion. The taxing initiative also calls for much of the money to go to property tax relief, which he says has no connection to the expansion of gambling and is a separate issue. Wednesday afternoon, the state Supreme Court agreed to take the case, with oral arguments set for next week.
We're putting our faith in the legal process, and hopefully it rules in our favor.
John Kipper, 3 News Now.